In this episode, we talk about body tricks.
This beat is real hardcore. No body tricks. No body tricks. No body. Feel the bass.
Welcome back to another episode of Skratch Snobs. I'm AkikoLUV. This is Mike C. And in this episode, we talk about body tricks. I'm gonna keep on going until Mike talks.
Cool.
Alright, in the start of the video, you saw a little snippet of ISP. And that, short 15 seconds or so, that was really my first exposure to turntablism, so to speak, and that was totally ingrained in my head. And me and Mike C started talking about this, and we decided to do an episode on body tricks. So, Mike C, let me hear your thoughts.
First of all, that was your first exposure to turntablism?
So to speak, I didn't see or know about turntablism to that degree until I saw that videotape.
It's funny because there was a time when if someone told me, oh, I started DJing in '96, I'd be like, oh, you fucking newbie.
I was a newbie too. Okay, so Mike.
That's probably how people who started in the 80s think of me. Like at the time when I started in like '93, they're like, ah, you fucking new jack.
Yeah, that's right. Mike, what are your thoughts about body tricks in general?
Well, when Akiko said she wanted to talk about body tricks as a topic on a video, I was like, why? That's like a 20-year-old conversation. But a good point Akiko made is that, you know, maybe there's someone watching this who started DJing like 2 years ago and they don't know what body tricks are or don't know what to think of them. So I guess it's worthwhile after all.
Well, let me first share as well that snippet of ISP again was really influential on me, and in the sense that I guess I was opposed to body tricks when I first started battling. I'm like, okay.
You mean after seeing that, or before seeing that?
After seeing that, or just understanding, like when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I guess West Coast
that's
DJs,
what I don't want to do, kind of thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess on the West Coast that might be more valid, but on the East Coast, I mean,
right?
Yeah, that's where they're the kings of that shit.
That's right. And you know, I started incorporating body tricks actually when I started battling again 4 or 5 years ago.
So when you started DJing, you saw this and it made you say, oh, I don't want to do body tricks. But then you said when you started battling, you started doing body tricks again? Okay.
Yes, I saw the merit in it. Mostly with watching DJ Craze. Just how he flawlessly integrated body tricks into his routines.
Okay, now I tell my long-ass story. So like I said, I started DJing in like '93. So some of this goes back before I was around or before I started DJing. But I feel like the oldest video I've seen of someone doing body tricks, and you know, this by no means is it the first person, but I used to watch the Chad Jackson video. Have you seen that one?
I don't know if I have.
He was like a world champion, I think, '86 or something like that, or '85 maybe. But anyway, he's British, and he was like, I think he was wearing like a pilot hat and like scratching with a pool stick.
I do remember that one, yeah.
So that's the oldest video I've ever seen of someone doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm sure that's by no means the oldest, but it's the oldest one I saw when I was starting out. Oh, I mean, and then Cash Money was doing body tricks in his routine a couple of years after that. And I mean, he did everything dope. You know, he was juggling, his scratching was sick, and you know, his body tricks were on point too. I feel like, and this is just me speculating because I wasn't around at that time, but the issue probably came to a head in like '91 when DJ David and Qbert were in DMC World Finals, and then, you know, like obviously Qbert, if you go back and watch, you know, he's killing it doing, you know, like turntable hand skills type stuff, and you know, DJ David's like spinning on the turntable at the end, right? So like that's kind of, wait, I'm even getting the years mixed up, right? In '92, the year after that, so '91 actually, DJ David was world champ when Qbert was in DMC, right? And then it was the year after that in '92 when DJ David did the handspin.
Is that right? We got.
Yeah. Have you seen that stuff?
We gotta rewatch our top 3 DMC champs, and we'll get that information.
But have you seen that stuff? All those DJ David videos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
An interesting thing. This is kind of a tangent, but kind of related. A couple of years ago, I was emailing Pasha from ITF, and he told me part of the reason they were even interested in creating ITF at that time was because of Qbert losing to DJ David in DMC, and it motivated them to want to make a new battle that, hopefully I'm understanding what he told me, but that focused on, that didn't have such a focus or didn't reward stuff like body tricks as much.
Wow. Cool Skratch Snobs facts, number 1.
Hopefully I'm not misinterpreting what Pasha said, but I'm pretty sure that that's part of what made them want to create a new battle.
So as far as body tricks and in your own battling style, what do you?
Oh, I mean, man, when I first started DJing, I was fucking doing all kinds of body tricks. I mean, because you would watch DMC videos. At the time, there wasn't Instagram or YouTube or anything like that. So you would watch whatever DJing VHS videos you got your hands on. And all those champs were doing body tricks, like I said, Cash Money and Chad Jackson and Baby G. And yeah, that was like the standard. So I would see these videos and I'd be like, oh, that's what a DJ does in a battle. And so, of course, I want to learn that stuff, But then, man, when I saw that 96 ISP, the no body tricks part that we were just watching, I mean, kind of like for you, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do body tricks. Like I had already stopped before that happened, before they did that, but it kind of solidified like, yeah, I agree with that, But it makes me think of other people's views at the time. Like if you have Super Duck Breaks by Babu, and I'm sure we'll show the cover here and shit. But if you look real close, like engraved in the groove, I think it says something like, for musicians, not athletes. Do you remember seeing that, or have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, take a look at Super Duck Breaks if you. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure that's the record. And then just like at the time there was a website called Wicked Styles by Doc Rice, and there would be interviews with people, and it would get their opinions, and people I respect you would hear their thoughts, and for me, I kind of agreed with them. Like there's a Symphony interview where the last thing she says is "stay away from acrobatics." Well, I mean that's just her opinion, but I kind of agreed at the time. But having said all that, I mean, obviously, if you can do everything a guy does, like you can juggle it. Let's say two DJs are like identical, like they juggle and scratch equally as well as each other, but one guy's doing body tricks and the other guy isn't. Like, obviously, that guy's better, or I think. I wouldn't go so far as to make it like a third category, like, oh, I didn't like him because he didn't do body tricks. But like, if you're doing
It's
dope shit already, and then on top of that you're doing body tricks and making it look easy and like fun, like, yeah, that's
definite bonus.
Yeah,
points.
that's dope. Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts, Mike?
No, let's you got some videos for us to watch, I take it.
I do. All right, here we go. Reaction video. Mike C. Here we go.
So we're watching videos. Where's this from? Did you splice this or it was like that? Oh wow.
He has handcuffs on.
What's that?
Handcuffs.
He's wearing handcuffs?
Yes.
Oh shit, I never
I did
seen this
not know
before.
this.
Wow. That's you don't see that all the time.
See him taking off right there? Struggling too.
Cash Money is sick. Did he retired from DJing recently? He was one of the dopest. one where he's DJing in front of a gigantic turntable?
DJ Fummy from Japan.
MANWELL's dope. That's an example of someone who can do everything. The Shiftee? Yes. Is this when he won Worlds?
Yes. 2009.
Picture of this, I didn't know it was a video. I haven't seen this in a long time.
I love this video. Mysterio.
Has anyone figured out how we do that? Rock can do everything too. Who's this one?
DJ Scully from UK.
Dude, just juggling the balls so yeah, that's this dope video I was talking about.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. What about that boy?
I never could learn that. I tried to learn that back in the day. Too hard. Man, that was a lot of body trick videos.
There we go. That ends the compilation. What do you think, Mike Z?
Man, I mean, a lot of really dope DJs right there.
So how many of those videos were you actually familiar with the body tricks?
At least half, I guess.
Great. So anything that caught your eye or anything that interests you?
I forgot. Was that Scully juggling the rubber balls? I never seen that. What year did you say that was?
Oh, I don't remember the year. I don't remember. 2002 or 3, I think. Or maybe later
Damn.
than
I mean,
that.
I'm more impressed with him being able to juggle the rubber balls because I've tried that shit. I can like catch them like 3 times and that's it.
All right. Any final thoughts before we end this video?
Well, I mean, what do you think of body tricks? You wanted to talk about it so bad.
Really, just I guess the appreciation of where body tricks started and where it is today. And I feel that there should be a resurgence and reemergence of like heavy body tricks. And I think it's time that we see something new and creative where, scratching's developing, it's getting a lot more technical, juggling just slowly getting there. And I just feel body tricks has kind of been stagnant. And I feel like that's an area that could definitely grow.
I'm not athletic enough to do them anymore.
That's
No,
right.
I would like to. It'd be sick if you could like incorporate it as part of a juggle, like in a way that kind of makes sense or goes with the music you're making. But yeah, that shit's hard. So easier said than done.
Straight ninja skills, right? Developing the mind, body, and spirit for sure. All right, this is gonna wrap it up for this video of Skratch Snobs. I'm AkikoLUV. This is Mike C. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Body Tricks. If you guys enjoyed this video, please, we really appreciate it if you could go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we will see you guys next time. Peace and love.